Here's a brief guide to the grading website. I'm clicking on the hyperlink in our class webpage, and I'm logging on. Normally, you would use the first 3 letters of my last name and the block that the class meets as the username. In this example, I'm using a dormant class, so it doesn't follow that pattern. The student password is the Google password that they get from Westwood Public Schools. And here's the front page for this student's grading summary. So on the front page, there's a drop-down bar here where they can change the grading period they want to look at. There's a summary of the grade for that period. And there's other information. Let's take a look at third quarter for the student. In the third quarter, they have earned an 87.6 or a B+. Now we can get more detail in the assignments drop-down bar up here at the top. So we can look at the assignments in the third quarter by date. Or we can look at them by category. I think this is the most useful screen. So the categories in this particular example are assessments and homework. Assessments are worth 80%. Homework is worth 20%. And the composite grade for each category is summarized. Here it's a B+ for assessments and an A- for homework. Within each category, assignments are listed. Date of assignment, points, percentages, as you might expect. Let's take a little bit closer look at the homework subcategory. There are 2 types of homework. There's daily homework, which I check and do not grade. Those are noted by date in the assignment name. And then there's homework that students hand in and I do grade. You'll see 3D shapes here, the castle, 7.2 proof. Those all were graded homeworks. I want to just focus a little bit more on the daily homeworks. So if we look at this last line for the student, homework through 4.3, we see that they did not earn the full 25 points. They earned 20 out of 25. I will leave a clue for myself and for students and for parents as to why that is for the daily homeworks. In this case, the student was absent. And since they didn't hand in the assignment later on, they didn't get credit for it. Of course, students have a day or two to make up missing assignments due to absence. But the student did not do that before the grading period closed. Down at the bottom, there are the percentage weights by grading period. Each quarter is worth 20% of a student's grade, and the major exams, the midterm and final, are each worth 10%. A student can determine their overall grade with a little bit of weighted calculation. And at the bottom, very bottom, is the grading scale for Westwood High School, which reflects that which is in the student handbook. Let's go back up to the top of the page. The rest of these tabs are less useful. Attendance is addressed in the Aspen website. Students can check their attendance there. The calendar is in our class website. Comments I don't use. There are some reports here. They're of marginal use, I believe. Let's go back to the home screen. As I said, there's an easy switch here. Here, let's see how the student did on the final. Oh, not bad. A B on the final. Make sure you log off when you're done. We'll head back to the Google class webpage. If you have any questions, email me, and I'll be happy to answer them.